Yeah. This is the mental health hospital which the Metropolitan Police Force brought me to after torturing me, subjecting me to days of torture, right? They tried to break me and force me in this place to medicate me because I refused to accept the statutes which they put against me. Statutes are not part of the law of the land. They brutalized me. You can see that. Can you see the injury, right? They brutalized me and left me here to take medication. You know, this is the tyranny that happens day and night, you know, and I am not going to allow this to happen to me. And this is the reason why I'm documenting this for the whole world to see. So why are you guys making me take medication? Why are you trying to get me to take medication after telling you that I am a free man on the land? Don't you know I'm a press media man? I am a press media man. And it's your job to try to force me to take medication. You didn't know there was a camera in my bag. Okay. So now you've been caught out and the whole world's watching you. Do you understand me? The whole world's watching you and there's legal prosecution that's going to happen for this. Telling people that they have medication, they have mental health problems. This is the system, y'all. This is the same system trying to force me to take drugs against the United Nations Human Rights Declaration. I will not have mercy on any of you trying to force me to take medication. This guy, he was one of the people trying to coerce me to take medication. And this is another guy trying to force me to take medication.
Listen. So you may record it, we're not concerned.
I'm asking you to leave my house. What are you here for today?
We're here to arrest you because your wife has made, or your ex-wife has made an allegation of harassment against you. Right. We're going to do this reasonably. We've told you what the allegation is.
He reckons this police harassment now. It's just police harassment now. Can you get out of my house? I've told you to get out of my house.
Sir.
There's already a problem with police. There's already a problem with police officers. There's already a problem with police officers. Okay, getting out. I've told you to get out of my house.
Sir,
we're not leaving at the moment.
You are going to leave my house.
Said that.
Okay. Just go in here because go in here. I've told them. Just get out of the house. 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 No, they're just doing this. They're just doing this because they're just doing this because go out. Go in here. Go in there. Go inside. Go inside. Phone my dad. Phone my dad now. Phone my parents now. I've told you to get out of my house, and I've already had a problem. Can you get out?
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do next.
Get out. That's fine. 238806.
238806.
8806. Because they.
Oh, 6. Why is she doing this?
Go make me a cup of tea.
I'm stressful.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're deliberately doing.
Why do this again?
Because all they're up to is just to harass me. That's all. That's all they're up to is to harass me.
She's mad. You know, it's freaking mad. What she's doing?
Because it's fits her little game, and they are just up to harass me, please.
Where have you been there?
No, not at all. Go make, baby, go make a cup of tea. Just go, darling, go make a cup of tea.
Ups and downs as any other, the same challenges and the same joys. Sometimes even the greatest joys bring challenge. She was bold.
This is unbelievable. It's them, please again.
Let me call you about it on his mobile.
Here's a little news flash.
Oh gosh, yeah, no.
I'm not going to Washington to seek their good opinion. I'm going to Washington.
I've asked you to leave my property. It's been a good 5 minutes. Can you please leave my house?
Do you want to get a dress?
Yeah, hello. Can you get up to my house? I've got the police around my house now, trying to arrest me. I've asked them again to get out of my house. They're refusing to go. And I want another witness up here, please. Can you get up to my house right now? Because they're trying to arrest me for, they say, harassment of Nina for calling her. Now, this is their, obviously them up to their little harassment again. Amazing. Can you get up here quickly, please? Yep, see you in a minute. I've barricaded myself into my own house.
She's the person.
Okay. Thank you very much. See you in a minute.
The person she actually assaulted me some time ago.
No, stay out. Please leave my house. Please leave my house.
Can I go upstairs?
Please, no, go. Just go in there. Go in there. Go in there.
It's not meant to re-question something which will later on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. And it's for prompt and effective investigation of the offence. You're under arrest. You barricaded yourself in. You're making things a lot worse than this.
I've asked you to leave my house. It's not. You do not have an arrestable offence. You do not have an arrestable offence. I'm more than happy to speak to the police, but not at this time in the morning. This is 7 o'clock in the morning. You know I'm feeding my baby. This is 7 o'clock in the morning. This is not an arrestable offence. This is police harassment. This is further police harassment. I suggest you leave my house because you're making it worse.
I'm going upstairs.
We're at 7 o'clock.
Can I go upstairs?
Go. Wait till my dad comes. Go and make breakfast. No, Inspector, you're making it difficult for yourselves. I'm more than happy to speak to you about any allegation anybody wishes to make. You've just arrested me. There you go. Okay, I've asked you. You're trespassing. You're trespassing.
I'm not going to get into this.
I know this. I know you find this fun. I know it's funny. My wife's crying now. You're clearly enjoying what you're doing. You're clearly enjoying what you're doing. Sorry? No, my wife's very upset. I suggest you leave the house. Well, I've already had this hassle from you before. Mason, you may really go out and do a real job. Coming around harassing families like this. I opened the door to you. I was polite and civil to you this morning. You then suggest that you're here. Really? I've asked you to leave my house. You forced your way into my house. You have forced your way into my house.
Your wife has made a statement. We've got a duty.
She's not my wife. My wife's here. My wife hasn't made a statement at all.
Okay, well when the door's open you become...
My wife's here, and my wife has not made a statement.
The longer we stay, the worse it gets for you.
Really? I think it's worse for you. I think that the longer you stay here, the longer you're trespassing. Really? Okay. I'm sure you have to check your facts, but I'm sure whatever your call or whatever it is, you think that's fine. Good. Okay. Wonderful. Good for you.
24 hours a day.
Maggie, come away from them. Can you get out of my house?
Not in the house, Mike.
He isn't. Well, just tell him to go away.
She wants to have some revenge and family. She wants to have some. When I was pregnant 8 months, she actually pushed me and she, I make allegations against her. She's the person who's violent and I had me and she does this just to screw him over. That's not true what she does. Because she tried to contact the police. That's not correct.
I've asked this officer to leave my property and you refuse. It's trespass.
That's fine, but why do you have to arrest him? He can come and speak to the elector. At 7 o'clock in the morning.
Because the police are up to their own little thing of harassment. And then when this matter gets to a court, let the court decide what they're doing.
I don't know. Of course, police will be straight away. If he makes allegations.
Sorry?
We can do this similar.
I'm waiting for another witness to come around. I've asked you to leave my house. I've asked you to leave my house.
I told you under arrest.
I've asked you to leave my house.
I told you under arrest.
Told you to leave my house. I've asked you to leave my house. You've got absolutely no grounds to be arresting me. Okay, well we'll see about that.
In my country, it's impossible to have such like that. I don't care.
You're deliberately doing... Maggie, come away from him. Maggie, come away from him.
You can't smash the door because he doesn't do anything. He hasn't done anything. No, I want him to go later.
Right, Maggie, listen. If he's threatening you, he's going to smash the door down. He's trying to harass you. He's trying to harass you. Just don't stop speaking to him. Okay, ask him to leave. Ask him to leave.
He said he's going to smash the door now.
Well, they can do what if they want to do whatever they decide to do. That's their decisions, isn't it? I can't really stop what the strong arm of the law decides to do. I've told you to leave my house. I'm more than happy to speak to anybody about any allegations. If you want to arrange a time for me to come down to the police station, I'm more than happy. Sorry? If you do, my foot's in the way. If you injure me,
an enforcer will smash the door. Okay.
if you're all on video, I've told you that I've told you. If you, I've told you. I've told you. No, I've told you. I've told you I'm waiting. I told you I'm waiting for a witness to arrive. I am waiting for a witness to arrive.
When the enforcer turns up, we will smash the door down.
That's fine. You just decide what to do you want. I'm waiting for a witness.
That's your option. You can come
I've asked you to get out of my house. If any of my property is removed,
okay?
please get out of my house.
Enforcer's on his way. As soon as
Please get out of my house.
Unbelievable. Look at that. Like you stole something. Like you
No, because this is wait, this fine. It's all on video now. I'll send this to the police solicitor. That's no problem. It's very, very interesting.
This is actually joke.
Yeah. No. It's 7 o'clock in the morning.
You haven't done anything. Why you can't just go in 1 hour and speak to them on the police station? Why just can't do that?
Of course, I've already said this. Hang on a second. I've already said this. Because Maggie, this is police harassment. This is police harassment, and they are going to be in serious trouble for what they're doing. And
It's all the time like that. I can have
hey Nicholas, hey Nicholas.
You arrested 7 o'clock. It's now 7 minutes past 7. The longer you're in there, the worse you make it for yourself.
I've told you. I've already explained to you. As I've already explained to you. I mean, it's McDonald, isn't it? Yeah, I've met you before. I think last time I called you about harassment, you took about 3 months to deal with the matter. It's quite amusing that you're around here at my house at 7 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, there you go. I'm sure you can explain that one. Why you've had to suddenly act so quickly this morning. Because you must have some very serious allegations that you're dealing with.
We were requested to by Detective Inspector Hamilton.
Oh, you were requested to by Inspector Hamilton. That's really interesting, because clearly Mr. Hamilton's got a little vendetta too. Maybe that's because I've reported one of his officers to the Department of Professional Standards.
Also with us is Junior Smart.
Maybe he's upset about that. So he's using you as a way of getting at me. Very interesting.
Anyway, you still on
Well, it's not anyway. It's not anyway. I don't. Has that been explained to you?
yourself?
Has that been explained to you? 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 The D.I. Hamilton, I spoke to him on Tuesday. Has that been explained to you? Has it been explained to you that D.S. Shannon, I put a complaint into D.S. Shannon following a recorded telephone call with him when he made inappropriate comments? Does that ring any bells for you? Has that been explained to you? And now you've been sent around here, so I'll ask you to do, okay, you can de-arrest me, because at the moment I think your arrest is incorrect. You can de-arrest me, you can make an appointment with me, and I will attend the police station. I have no problem. I have nothing to hide.
I've been completely above board, and I've been quite straight with the employers. I think it's really important. It's sad that a lot of people don't realise that prison can change people.
Oh, Nicholas, God.
Maggie, hey Nicholas.
What she's doing is I told you. Look.
Oh no, this is yeah, exactly. This is the strong arm of law. This is what you do if you report bad police officers. This is what happens to you. This is what happens to you, hey?
Can you consider your child?
This is what happens. I guess this is what happens to you. I've asked you to leave my house. I've asked you to leave my house.
Take your child upstairs or speak to your wife and let her.
I've asked you to. What I've asked you to do. I've asked you to leave. Okay. I've asked you that. I've got a witness. Another witness arriving. I have another witness arriving into the house. No, you're causing distress. You are causing distress. Yeah, you can clearly see through the door you are causing distress, and I've asked you to leave.
What's your wife's name?
I've asked you to leave.
Madam?
Maggie, don't even speak to him. Don't even speak to him. Don't even speak to him.
Your child, you can have a chance to take the child away, okay?
If you're going to smash the door open, it'd be amazing. That's fine.
Okay.
You're going to put the safety of a child and a woman and myself at risk.
No, you're doing that, Mr. Doherty.
No, I've told you, been very reasonable with you. I've told you that I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. I'll have a